Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Slowly return to your physical body. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles, your elbows and your knees. Pull your knees up towards your chest and rock your body from side to side as you return to a comfortable cross-legged position. Congratulate asanas of the sequence, the Pratama Vinyasa Krama. Next asana of the sequence, which is the Yathasana Ishtasana. First, we would like to request all the participants to please switch on your cameras. Make sure your room is properly lit and you're visible on camera. This is a security measure, so please follow along with the guidelines. Now, sit in a comfortable cross-legged position with your head, neck and spine. Sit in a position that brings ease to your physical and mental space. Place your hands on the knees in Bindu Mudra. As you visualize sound in your inner space, breathe in Samana. Deeply into your stomach, hold your breath, visualize a flame rising up your spine. As you perform the Mula Bandha and internally chant the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Ishtasana.
Paryankam.
Next up is Samasana. Now, and inhale deeply, hold your breath, then exhale deeply and inhale deeply again. as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
इदानीं गर्भिणीनां योगाभ्यासो यथा लघु
The next asana is Muktasana. As you bring your heel towards your perineum, place the other foot on top. Keep your hands on the knees flat. Visualize yourself as a sage liberated by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as you gaze at your nose and perform the Mula Bandha in Muktasana.
निपीड्यसीविनीं सूक्ष्मां दक्षिणेतरगुल्पतः
Next up is Siddhasana. Maintain the same position. Shift your gaze to the third eye and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
स्थानसंयमितेन्द्रिय चलदृशा पश्यन् भ्रुवोरन्तरं चैतन्मोक्षकपातभेदजनकं सिद्धासनं प्रोच्यते.
Next up is Siddhi Asana. Maintain the same position. Shift your gaze to the ground in front of you as you engage all three wonders. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
वामपादके इड्यानो सीमनिमधितासुकोठानो.
Next up is Rudrasana 2. Now rotate your hands on top of the knees back into Bindu Mudra. Shift your gaze to the third eye and visualize yourself as Lord Rudra, the fierce dimension of Lord Shiva, as you perform the Mula Bandha.
वामचरणपरिदक्षिणराखे एकजुगुतिये से विदिदाखे.
Next up is Sandhadhunasana. As you maintain the same position. Shift your gaze to the nose and embody tranquility and an unshakable nature.
आसन की गुण मन की चंचलता मीटे.
Next up is Siddhasana 2. Now maintain one heel over the other as you cup your palms in front of the navel, representing a lotus flower in Samputta Mudra. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, perform Siddhasana.
ऋजुकाय समासीन सिद्धासनमुदीरितम्.
Next up is Bandha Yoni Asana. Maintain the same sitting posture and set the Sankalpa to manifest through the womb of creation. As you get ready to enter Shanmukhi Mudra, now inhale all the way, then close your mouth with index and middle fingers, the nostrils with the middle fingers, the eyes with the index fingers, and the ears with the thumbs.
यत्र मध्ये महादेव बन्धयोन्यासने शृणु.
Next up is Vedasana, opposite thigh, and the other foot below the opposite thigh. As you place your hands in Bindu Mudra on top of the knees, embody the state and space of bravery, Veda, as you perform the Mula Bandha.
एकं पादमथैकस्मिन् विन्यस्योरुणि संस्थितः.
Next up is Valmikasana. As you keep your hands on top of the knees in Bindu Mudra, the great poet and author of Ramayana.
डाबा पग की पगतली पुनियडी है जोया.
As you keep your legs in the same position, rotate your hands on top of the knees, keep them flat on the knees as you gaze to your nose, presentation of Devi Paramashiva Shakti.
पाद की पगतली जाहि माहिली कोरे.
Keep visualizing Yoni Mandala.
योन्यासनं पर्वतेन योगं योगफलेन.
Next up is Padasana 3. As you sit and bring the soles of the feet together in front with the heels close to your perineum. Hold the feet with both hands, push the knees down, gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as Lord Veerabhadra as you perform Udyana Bandha and Ula Bandha.
गुल्भौ च वृषणस्यादः सीवन्त्याः पार्श्वयोपेत्.
Next up is Aghodasana. With the heels of the feet close to the perineum, cup one hand over your mouth and close the left nostril as you inhale through the right. Then close the right nostril as well. Hold your breath. Exhale through the left and then repeat on the other side in Abhyantara Kumbhaka. As you gaze to your third eye and press your tongue up against the mouth and even higher towards your third eye along the nasal tract if you can. In Kechari Mudra, visualize yourself as a Nagori as you do so.
योगी जे सोई.
As you bring the feet together in front, toes together and heels apart, place your elbows on the heels and hold your chin with your hands. Now, gaze to the tip of your nose, perform Udyana Bandha and Mula Bandha. Exhale fully as you breathe in Narechaka Kumbhaka and visualize yourself as a female elephant drinking water.
ग्वाली पाव आसन कक्ष्यो है राहु में जाने विदिते से.
Next up is Parasana. As you sit with the knees raised, arms between the thighs and calves, interlace your fingers and lift your feet off the mat. As you gaze to the nose, visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
संयुतम.
Next up is Gopi Chandasana. As you interlace your fingers on your chest, with the toes at the throat and the heels on your chest, gaze.
पूर्व विधिपका का अंगूठा कंठ को पराशे.
Now, with the soles of the feet together, scoop your hands below and hold the feet with interlocked fingers as you bring your chin down on the soles, lifting the feet up high. Gaze to your nose and visualize your body free from any defects in Uttarasana.
दो भगतली संबुटटाने उभय हस्तकरी वृदहिताने.
Now from the same position, lift your feet even higher. Bring them in front of your face with interlocked fingers over your forehead. Visualize yourself excelling in everything in Vishishtasana.
दोनों पगतली जोड़ी संपुट गए.
Next up is Pujasana. From a seated position, lift both legs over top of the respective shoulders. Bring your arms underneath your legs and up, interlacing your fingers around the back of your neck. Now visualize yourself as a cobra as you perform the Mula Bandha.
शिरासनं विज्ञानं कक्षासनं अतः परम्.
Next up is Kalyana. Now maintain a seated posture. Raise your legs up. Bring your elbows under the knees and wrap your hands around behind your back as you interlock your fingers. Gaze to the nose and visualize yourself as a beautiful, auspicious goddess in Kalyanasana.
दो हाथ पगों नीचे आने तिनको घोड़ा नीचे ठाने.
Next up is Sankatasana. Now place the top of the left foot flat on the mat as you sit down on the left heel. Stack the right knee on top of the left. As you place your hands on the opposite knees, gaze in Vaishnavi Mudra without focusing on any external objects, only focusing on the object within. As you visualize yourself as an elegant swan, breathe in Ujjayi Pranayama, making an ocean-like sound with your mouth as you contract your navel region and perform the Mula Bandha as you do so in Sankatasana.
वामपादं चितेर् मूलं संन्यस्य धरणीतले.
Next up is Dhenukasana. Now slide the heel on which you're sitting outside the hip. Sit down on the ground. Keep both hands on top of the top knee. Visualize a cow in your inner space as you perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
अनुशागीन पंचडं वृषीलिन्दकल्यं नीम्.
Next up is Matsyendrasana. Now place your right foot on top of the left thigh and the left foot on the right knee. Bring the left arm behind your back and reach for the opposite thigh. Once you the opposite thigh as well. As you gaze to your third eye and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Now untwist your spine. Hold onto the big toes in Pranam Mudra. As you lean forward and down, place your forehead on the ground, visualizing Swamiji in Matsyendrasana too.
प्रथम जी मनो चरण जोजी वामजंग परिराखे सोई.
Now maintain the same position, interlock your fingers and place them on the top knee. Engage all the bandhanas as you visualize Swami, your Guru, in your inner space in Guru Asana.
ऊरुमूलेतरपादस्य कनिष्ठिकाप्रदेशगुल्भं संस्थाप्य.
Now place the right foot flat on the mat and sit on the right heel as you stack the left leg over top of the knee. Now place your hands on opposite knees. Visualize yourself as an elegant swan in Sankatasana on the other side. Slapping both hands on the top knee. Visualize a cow in Dhenukasana on the other side.
अनुषागी नगर पंचडम वृषीलिंदगल.
On the right thigh, the right foot on the left knee. Twist your body, the thighs, as you visualize Swamiji and gaze to your third eye in Machandrasana.
वामजंगबर दक्षिणटाने वामहस्तपिष्टीति साने.
Now untwist your spine. Hold on to the big toes and lean forward and down in Machandrasana too.
प्रथमजी मणो चरण जो वामजंगबरि राखे सोई.
Interlock your fingers, place them on the top knee. Engage all the bandhas as you visualize. Your Guru in Guru Asana.
ऊर्मूलेतरपादस्य कनिष्ठिकाप्रदेशगुल्भं संस्थाप्य.
Next up is Pashasana. Now place the soles of the feet flat on the mat. Hold on, gaze to your nose. Perform Kechari Mudra. Push your tongue up towards your third eye as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
पादतले भूमौ निधाय विपरीतहस्ताभ्याम् ऊरुसहितजङ्गे निबध्य.
Next up is Bodha Shukasana. From the same position, hold on to opposite wrists. Place your chin down on the knees as you gaze through your nose. Keep your tongue up in Kechari Mudra as you visualize yourself being in an abode of bliss.
दोवो ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಭೂಪರಿ ಕೋರಮಾಹಿಲಿಯೇ ಸೇಕರೆ.
Next up is Kudakatasana. From the same position, bring your arms underneath the knees and hold on to opposite elbows. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Gaze to your nose as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
दो हाथ बाहर ले आवे, गोड़ा नीचे ले टहरावे.
From Kudakatasana, cross the right over the left with the toes pointing up. Keep holding the elbows below the knees as you gaze to your nose and visualize the great sage Maharishi in Sumati Asana.
मूल धरती पर इठाने, डावा पग पर जपत आने.
Now stretch your legs straight forward and interlock your fingers, raising them straight up above your head with the wrists pointing outwards in Dandasana. As you engage all the bandhas, face your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
इदानीं गर्भिणीनां योगाभ्यासो यथा लघु.
Next up is Arambhasana. Now lean forward and down and hold on to the big toes in Prana Mudra as you bring your head down to the knees as close as you can. Start performing Nadi Shodhana. Inhale through one nostril and exhale through the other alternatingly without the support of your hands. Lead the flow of your prana just by your will as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space and perform the Mula Bandha.
दो वो पग मिलिवा पसारी, पगा का अंगूठा पकड़ी, लीलाट गोड़ा लगावे.
Next up is Vidukasana. As you keep your legs extended forward, raise your knees slightly and bring one hand distance on and bring your arms as you gaze to your third eye and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
प्रथम बैसी दो पाव पसारी, कछुक ऊर्ध को गरुड़ उड़ारे.
Next up is Jalandhari Pavasana. Now extend both legs out with the heels together and extend your arms below the shins as you bring your face to the nose as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
दो वेड़ी मेली के दीजिए हाथ पसारी.
Next up is Urdhva Paschimottanasana. With your legs extended forward, bring one leg behind your neck, lean forward and down as you hold onto the front foot with both. As you perform the forwards throughout 9 various points revealed by Mahadeva himself, soles of the from there to the throat, to the uvula, to the top of your forehead, then piercing the Brahma. Now perform the Mula Bandha as you breathe deeply in Pratyahara Pranayama.
पश्चिमतानवत्संस्थितिं कृत्वा एकं पादं ग्रीवायां धृत्वा तिष्ठेत्.
From Parshvam, from Ardha Paschimottanasana, Urdhva Paschimottanasana, lay back with the legs still behind your neck. Hold on to the foot with the opposite hand as you visualize yourself as infinite, endless, eternal, Ananta. Keep focusing on the upward flowing prana in Pratyahara Pranayama, performing Anantasana. Next up is Ankushasana. From Anantasana, rest on the elbow of the hand holding onto the foot. Lay on your side as you roll. Next up is Drushasana. As you lay on your back, rock your body from side to side. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
उत्तानशयनं जानुनी हृदयवष्टम्भ.
Now again, extend your legs out forward. Hold on to the front foot with both hands as you repeat Urdhva Paschimottanasana on the other side.
पश्चिमतानवत्संस्थितिं कृत्वा एकं पादं ग्रीवायां धृत्वा तिष्ठेत्.
Now lean back. Hold onto the foot behind your neck as you repeat Anantasana on the other side.
उत्तानशयनी एकैकं पायि ग्रीवायां विन्यस्य.
Now roll onto the side as you are in complete control in Ankushasana.
उत्तानशयित एकैकं पादं ग्रीवायां कुर्वन्.
The next asana, one by one, bring your legs behind your neck. If you can't bring them behind your neck, opening up the hips. Then bring your hands behind your back as Swamiji in your inner space.
पादाभ्यां
While laying on your back, interlacing the fingers behind lies Lord Vishnu blessing you from within.
सोबे.
As you lay on your side at shoulder level towards your chest, gaze to your third eye. As you visualize asana,
बेसपा करे.
Parivriti, perform all 3 steps and then we will arm your arms out to the side. This is the neutral position. And extend the opposite leg down. Once bend both knees to the side. Second step, and gaze in the opposite direction as you visualize Swamiji in Pratyahara Pranayama. Now knees bend towards your chest. Then drop the other knee to the side. Knees bend to the side, away from the feet. As you land your back flat on the mat. Now gaze to your nose. Exhale Bandha in Moricha Kumbhaka. Paramashivoham in Dviparapitam. Next up is Paryankasana. As you lay on your back with shoulders, hands flat on the mat, fingers pointing towards your feet, and raise your hips up high. As you visualize yourself being sturdy as stone furniture, breathe calmly through your nose into Sahasrara Kumbhaka and perform the Mula Bandha.
उत्तानशयनं हस्ततलाभ्यां भूमिं वष्टभ्य.
Now lower your body down and bring your knees in towards your chest and place your hands on the respective shoulders. As you move your hips in a circle, visualize yourself as a dog playfully rolling around on its back in Shvotanasana.
जानुनि सम्मील्य नाभुवानिजा.
Next up is the Viparita Karani. And legs up. Keep your hands flat on the mat for support. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space and breathe in Moksha Kumbhaka with Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha engaged.
करणद्वयम्.
Now stop the movement of your legs. Visualize Swamiji in Viparita Karani too.
करणी विपरीताख्या सर्वाधिव्याधि.
Now lower your body down. Bring the toes down on the ground. Place your hands stretched out on the ground behind your back to mudra. As you visualize yourself as a plow in Langalasana.
आसने स्थित्वा नासिका प्रदेशे भूमौ पादपृष्ठे स्थाप्य.
Next up is Chaita Paschimottanasana. As you lay on your back, with the legs over your head, hold onto the feet with your hands. Keep your arms and legs straight. This is one of the 84 asanas revealed directly by Lord Paramashiva himself. Perform Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha in Chaita Paschimottanasana.
तानं शयित्वा.
Next up is Supta Konasana. From the same position, bring your hips over the shoulder to the side as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
परिवृत्ते कुक्षे भागे त्रिदाहि परिकीर्तितः.
Bring your legs back together as you hold onto your ankles. Roll onto your back, keeping the arms and legs straight as you visualize yourself chakra, a wheel, in Chakrasana.
वासनस्तद्वौ पादौ कुर्यान्मस्तकतः परौ.
Next up is Supta Prasarita Parangushtasana. As you extend your legs up straight above your body, hold on to the big toes in Prana Mudra, and then open your legs wide to the side as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Now join your feet back together and visualize Swamiji in Supta Parangushtasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Next up is Matsyasana. From Supta Parang, and then lay down flat with your arms open. Gaze to your nose as you visualize.
तानशयनं चरेत्.
Next, with the legs in Padmasana, laying on your back, place the back side of the right gaze to the nose as you visualize Lord Rama in your inner space.
प्रथमकरे पद्मासन आचे सुधो सोवे भूपरिपाछे.
Sarvangasana. Laying on your back with the legs in Padmasana, lift your head back with the elbows down, support your body as you gaze to your nose and visualize
संक्षेपात् सर्वांगासनम् उत्तमम्.
Asana. As you lay on your back, pull the other knee in towards your chest, the fingers forward, visualizing yourself.
प्रथमशयनसु.
As you repeat Vrishchikasana on the other side.
सुदशीषकेशिकी सन्ति सुदाखे.
Interlock your fingers behind your head as you pull one knee in towards your chest back and forth in Sahasrara Kumbhaka and engaging the Mula Bandha.
अंगुलिभ्यः कन्दरां बद्ध्वा.
As you place your hands next to the hips, your ears with the knee in your inner space.
जानुद्वयं पर्यायेन कर्णयोः.
Next up is a vrika, holds of the feet flat on the ground and then as a wolf as you perform the.
उत्तान
Next up is lutasana as you and completely roll over. Repeat this again and again as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space and finally complete.
पादौ शिर उल्लङ्घ्य
From the prone position, we move on to Saradhasana. Extended, hands, contract your lips and make a whistling sound like a flute while inhaling a chariot, carrying warriors into a battle for Dharma on your chariot back.
बिम्बुमो निधाय.
Next, hands flat on the ground, push your body up into a plank position. Jump your feet back and forth in between the body and mind.
हस्तद्वयं बद्ध्वा तन्मध्ये चरणद्वयम् उड्डानैव बहिरान्य.
From a standing position, place your hands on a wise 60-year-old elephant.
अथ च अत्यासनं वक्ष्ये येन जाति स्मरो भवेत्.
Up is the Lolitika Karana. Now stand with your knees bent and feet pointing outwards. As you stand with the knees bent and the feet pointing outwards, bend swiftly. Move your hands around the body as you lean back, open up. Is Sarapasana. Now tie your feet with a rope if you have a rope available, and then stand erect, hands touching the thighs as you perform the Mula Bandha. Visualize your Kundalini Devi.
अथ सर्पासनं वक्ष्ये वायुपाणाय केवलं शरीरं दण्डवत् तिष्ठेत् रज्जुबन्धस्तु पादयोः.
Next up is Ushtra Sadhanasana. As you lean forward and down from a standing position, hold onto the big front with both hands. Step your feet on your hands and walk around visualizing your
मुष्टिकनिष्ठिका प्रदेशेन.
Now from the same position, hold the feet, visualizing yourself as a horse in Ashvasana.
निधाय उपरि पादतले संस्थाप्य.
Next up is Kapota Nitakasana. And pull the hands down towards your calves as you open up your chest widely. Bring your soaring bird diving in rapid speed head first.
पादतले भूमौ निधाय पृष्ठभागेन हस्तौ जङ्घापर्यन्तं नीत्वा.
Next up is the Tala Push. The palms together in Namaskara Mudra. Gents, as you bow down to one side, open up your perspective side. Visualize yourself holding a book. Next up is Khadgasana. Now visualize yourself as a rhinoceros. Gaze to your nose and perform the Mula Bandha. Feet up towards your hands and stand, keeping the hands in Namaskara Mudra, extended away.
नुजसरतमासनं कृत्वा पादतलाभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा.
You can hold weights if you want to intensify this asana. Now sit down all the way, stand back up. Do this again and again as you get.
पुनः पुनः उत्थातव्यमसित.
Next up is Musalasana. As you stand up above your head as a mace. Next up is Uchesha towards your chest, holding it with both hands. As you sit down and stand back up on the heads again and again as you gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
पादतलं कुक्षौ निधाय तिष्ठेत् उच्छीर्षकं भवति.
Next up is Padashvajanukarana. With the knee bent, and pull the other knee in towards your arm with a hand in a fist. As you place the other hand with the you can hold weights if you want to intensify dancing as Lord Shiva. And sit down and stand back up.
एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यं ताण्ड.
Next up is Brahmanasana. As you place the left foot, relax by the sides and
ब्राह्मणासनमावक्षे यत्कृत्वा ब्राह्मणो भवेत्.
stand tall and wrap the left leg over and around the right knee, bringing the toes behind the calf. As you bring the left arm underneath the right and bring your hands in Namaskara Mudra. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda as you perform the Mula Bandha in Garudasana 3.
उत्तानकूर्मपीठं च सिंहस्गारुणमेव च.
Next up is Ekapadasana. Now bring one foot to the opposite thigh and keep your hands relaxed by the knees as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
दक्षाङ्घ्रिं वामपादस्य जङ्घोपरि निधाय च.
The post-up posture. Now stand on the right leg as you hold on to the big toe of the left foot and extend the leg out to the side. Now rotate quickly on the standing leg as you visualize yourself as the North Poster.
एकेन हस्तेन दण्डरूपस्य एकस्य पादस्य.
Next up is Trivikramasana. As you stand and lift the left leg behind your neck. Stand tall. If you can't bring the foot behind your neck, you can bring it over your shoulder or pull it towards your chest. Then sit down and stand back up. You can hold on to a solid object from within.
ग्रीवायां पादं संस्थाप्य स्थातव्यम् उत्थातव्यं त्रिविक्रमासनं भवति.
Now whip the other knee in towards your chest with a hand in a fist. Opposite fingers pointing inwards. Now visualize yourself fiercely dancing as Lord Shiva as you repeat Dandavasana on the other side.
एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यं ताण्डवासनं भवति.
Now bring the other foot to the inner opposite thigh as you keep the view from within in Brahmanasana on the other side.
ब्राह्मणासनमावक्षे.
3. Intertwine your arms and legs with the right leg over top, visualizing yourself as Lord Garuda.
उत्तानकूर्मपीठं च सिंहस्गारुडमेव च.
Now repeat Ekapadasana on the other side with one foot on top. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
दक्षाङ्घ्रिं वामपादस्य जङ्घ.
Now hold onto the big toe of the other leg as you extend it out and rotate on the standing leg, visualizing yourself as the North Poster in Duruvasana.
एकेन हस्तेन दण्डरूपस्य एकस्य पादस्य अग्रं धृत्वा.
Now bring the other leg behind your neck as you then perform the 3 steps of Lord Vishnu, standing, sitting down and standing back up in Trivikramasana on the other side.
ग्रीवायां पादं संस्थाप्य स्थातव्यम् उत्थातव्यं त्रिविक्रमासनं भवति.
Now stand straight on the mat with the heels touching, toes pointing upwards, hands slightly extended away from the body, holding the fingers one by one in Samanakakarana, the natural position. As you move on to the final 100 asanas of the sequence, starting with Gorak Anjali Asana. As you stand erect and then bend forward, bring both hands under. Sit in a squatting position and let the finger lobe touch Gorak Nath, founder of the Natha Yoga Hindu Sampradaya. Perform the Mula Bandha and breathe deeply, hold your breath, and then forcefully move the retained prana. Next up is kanchas and calves, and then wrap them around behind your butt. Squat down, hold your hands behind a space.
ऊर्मध्यात् हस्तौ निवेशयानितं.
Next up is Bhairava Asana. Bring your feet together and sit in a squatting posture, hands behind your back. Sit upright, gaze to your navel of time. Squat all the way down to the ground. Keep your feet together, toes apart. Bring your elbows up close to the head as you join your hands behind your head with the fingers pointing down in Anjali Mudra. Now gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as Varaha, the boar avatar of Lord Vishnu.
पागदली की माहिली कौर मिलाजी फना पानी उकड़ मोड़ वैसे.
Next up is Pripitasana. As you hold onto the big toes in Prana Mudra, keep your arms straight as you bring your hips to the same level as your knees. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform the Mula Bandha.
पार्श्वद्वयसं मील्या स्थित्वं नितम्बं जानुप्रदेश आनीज्य.
Next up is Bakasana. Now place your hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart. Bring your elbows onto your arms towards your armpits. Lean forward until you find balance, then lift the feet off the mat, visualizing yourself as a crow.
हस्ताभ्यामवनिमवष्टभ्य.
Next up is Sushtanga Kapali Asana. Now place your hands shoulder width apart. Bring the crown of your head to the mat, knees on the arms, and then lift your legs up, crossing your legs into Padmasana. Now gaze to your nose as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
आसन को गणकपाल आछो होई.
Next up is Guptasana. Now sit in a kneeling posture, in between the heels, with the toes touching behind your body. The hands on the thighs, gaze to your nose, and visualize you are sitting in the secret seat with Paramashiva and Guru. Perform the Mula Bandha as you do so.
जानूर्वोरन्तरे पादौ कृत्वा पादौ च गोपजेत्.
Next up is Vrikshasana too. Now place your hands on the ground, shoulder width apart, and raise your legs up straight into a handstand. This asana should be practiced by everyone to purify the 7 chakras. Now, if you need a wall for support, lean against the wall, or if you have a partner, they can aid you. As you visualize yourself as a tree with deep roots growing into the ground, breathe calmly through your nose in Sahasrara Kumbhaka.
सप्तचक्रक्षालनाय वृक्षासन विशेषकान्.
Next up is Shiva Asana. Again in the handstand position, bring your hands and feet close together, gaze up to your third eye, and visualize Tejas energy flowing to your third eye, rejuvenating your body and bringing the divine radiance to your being.
दो बगजोड़ी माही गुल्भ मिलाए.
Next up is Matsyasana too. Now place your hands shoulder width on the ground, step your feet back into a plank position, and then lower your body down and push it back up again and again as you visualize yourself as a fish.
निब्जशयनं कूर्परो पार्श्वभागायाम् ऊर्ध्वकृत्य.
Lower your body down onto your stomach. Keep the hands on the hips and lift your head and chest from left to right as you visualize and move your body like a snake in Sadapasana too.
जुब्जं शयनं कृत्वा हस्तौ नितम्बं संस्थाप्य
Next up is Nidalambanasana. As you lay on your stomach with your hands in Padma Mudra, the Lotus Mudra. Elbows on the mat in front of you. Hands holding onto your chin with the toes extended backwards. Feel self-supported and completely independent as you calmly breathe through your nose in Sahadra Kumbhaka.
कराभ्यां पङ्कजं कृत्वा तिष्ठेत्कुर्परया सुधीः.
Next up is Chaturasana. As you lay on your stomach, place your hands flat on the mat in front, bend your knees, and straighten your arms close to your upper back. Gaze up from the sun rays. Next up is Vajrasana. Now sit on your knee, perineum, on the heels with your perineum. Extend your arms forward. Place your palms and your forehead on the ground in front of you as a weapon of Indra, symbolizing your indestructibility.
इदानीं गर्भिणीनां योगाभ्यासो यथा लघु.
Now with your hands, raise your hips up high into Gajasana and then alternate striking the ground with one hand as you visualize yourself as
गजासन संस्थितो एकैकं बाहुं भूमौ ताडयेत्.
The next asana is Ajasana, Ajasana position. Raise your legs up high and then slowly lower your forehead down towards the mat. Visualize yourself as unborn, existing for eternity.
गजासन संस्थितो द्वयमन्तराळे कृत्य
Next up is Dana. With your heels on your heels with the legs together to the big toes and pull your feet in towards the perineum. Then place your hands on top of your thighs. Now to your nose, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and breathe in Ujjayi Pranayama, making an ocean-like sound with your mouth as you keep your navel region contracted.
पूर्व विधि परिहाता की काकसी से फना शरामोड़ी.
Next up is the Angamottanam. Now interlace your fingers in front. Move your hands from left to right, up, down, in all directions, giving massage to various different joints and muscles. As you then interlock them behind and repeat the same, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and perform the Mula Bandha.
हस्तयोः अङ्गुलीर्बद्ध्वा हस्तयोर्मध्यात् सर्वमङ्गं निष्कासयित्वा.
Next up is Garudasana form. As you sit on your heels in Vajrasana, turn your feet outwards so the toes point to the side. Keep your thighs and knees resting on the ground as you keep your spine straight, hands on the knees, and visualize yourself as Lord Garuda flying Lord Vishnu and Lakshmi on his back in Garudasana form.
जंगोरुभ्यां धरां पीड्य स्थिरकायो द्विजानुनाम्.
Next up is Ananda Mandirasana. As you sit with the legs folded back, toes pointing backwards with the knees open wide, place the front of your buttocks on the ground to your third eye as you visualize yourself residing in the blissful space of a temple.
अथ पक्षे वीरनाथ आनन्दमन्दिरासनम्.
Next up is Mandukasana 2. Now sit with the knees wide, feet overlapping on your ankles. Keep your hands underneath the knees as you keep your tongue up against the palate of your mouth in Mandukya Mudra as you visualize yourself as a frog catching the nectar of immortality with your frog tongue. Perform Udhyana Bandha and Mula Bandha and internally chant the Mahavakya.
संपीड्यगुल्फाभ्यां जार्वङ्गे सवलयाकृतिः.
Next up is Narasimhasana. As you keep your toes on the mat with the heels up and place your palms on the ground with the fingers spread wide, thumbs touching, and the base of your hand should touch your toes. As you gaze to your nose and avatars of Lord Vishnu. Stretch your tongue out and exhale forcefully as you gaze to your nose.
दो फणापाणि होए वैसे एडी मेलर गुदानि वैसे समशरीरनि काटहरावे नासा अग्र दृष्टि को ल्यावे.
Next up is Vishakhasana. As you sit on the heels, separate your knees, cup your palms and place them over mouth and nose. Bring your thumbs underneath the teeth and close your mouth as you inhale through the right nostril and exhale through your mouth in Vishraka Pranayama, Vishraka Kumbhaka. Now gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as Devi victorious over any and all minuscule fears you might have. The next asana is Makadasana. Now keep the soles of the feet together. Sit down on your heels, bend your elbows, bringing your fingers towards your armpits. As you imitate a monkey scratching itself, visualize yourself as a playful monkey. Gaze to your third eye. Perform the Mula Bandha.
दो पगदली संपुट आने तिनिगे बिष्टि भूमि पर इठाने.
Next up is Vajrasangarasana. As you stand on the toes with the soles of the feet together, sit on the heels with the knees wide and off the floor. Hold on to opposite elbows behind your back as you gaze to your nose and embody diamond-like strength for you and your Sangha, your spiritual community.
होए वैसे दो वेड़ी गुदानी वैसे.
As you keep the toes down, ankle, place your palms on the mat to the sides. Gaze to your nose and mental ailments. Perform Udhyana Bandha and Mula Bandha as you do so.
कृत्वा सुस्थिरो भवेत्.
Next up is Kurmasana. From the same upper spine and neck, making your upper back hard like the shell of a turtle. As you, with a stable body and mind to live for centuries.
व्युत्क्रमेण समाहितो ऋजुकाय शिरो ग्रीवं कूर्मासनमितीरितम्.
Next up is Yoga. Fix your upper body. Gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
नियम्य गुल्फाभ्यां व्युत्क्रमेण समाहितः.
Now, ankles behind with the feet near the opposite knee as you hold your calves with the fingers inside and the thumbs outside. Gaze to your oneness Advaita with your Guru.
गोड़ा वामो उबो होई गोड़ा आड़ा राखे दोई.
Next up is Ushtrasana 2. Backwards and hold onto your ankles with your hands. Forward and tilt your head back. Visualize yourself as a camel as you do so.
मेरुदंड ग्रंथि दाढ़्य संविवादयिषु.
Next up is Chatyasana 2. Soles of the feet slowly lean back. Bring your elbows down to the mat, followed by the crown of your head. Now gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as a lotus blooming.
दो एड़ी संपुट करे 16 मूल द्वारी धरे.
Next up is Vedatasana. As you sit on your knees with the thighs and calves together, lean back and touch your back to the ground and then rise back up again and again. Next up is Kapotasana. From Vedatasana,
मेरुदंड ग्रंथि दाढ़्य संविवादयिषु पुमान् कपोतोष्ट्रासनाभ्यासं कुर्यान्मित हिताशनः.
next up is Svadasana. As you stand upright on the knees with the toes tucked, hold your arms with opposite hands as you gaze to your nose. This is the boon fulfilling posture. Now receive your boon from Paramashiva. Visualize Paramashiva and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Vadasana.
जानुनी भूमौ संस्थाप्य हस्ताभ्यां बाहु परस्परं धृत्वा.
Next up is Varahasana 2. As you keep your knees together, toes tucked, lean forward, place your head onto your hands and the perineum on the heels. Now visualize yourself as Varaha, the boar avatar of Lord Vishnu, as you perform the Mula Bandha.
सूर्यं चन्द्रं भेदनानि आसनानि निकथ्यते.
Next up is Mundasana. As you kneel down and place your forearms on the mat, elbows shoulder width apart. Place the crown of your head onto the mat and hold your head with both hands. Walk your feet forward until your hips align with the shoulders. Then lift your legs up straight into a headstand. Gaze to your nose as you visualize yourself as a lopped tree. Breathe calmly through your nose in Sahajra Kumbhaka.
अधो मुंडासनं वक्षे सर्वेषां प्राणिनां सुखम्.
Gently lower your body down and bring your head in between the knees. As you hold your head with both hands, the elbows outside the knees. Gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Andhasana.
प्रथम पगतले समटरावे कोरमाहिली उभे मिलावे.
Next is Viparita Shalabhasana. Now lay down on your stomach. If you want to intensify this asana, you can hold on to weights as you extend your arms out in front. Lift your arms, legs and chest off the mat and visualize yourself as a locust.
शलभासन भेदाश्च नटभेरुण्ड नामके.
The next asana is Kapalasana. Now bring your hands beside your hips with the palms facing down and bring your forehead onto the mat as you feet off the ground, feet together, and visualize a skull representing the mind with purified thoughts and the strong will to attain enlightenment in Kapalasana. Next up is Akasha Bhairava. Lay on your stomach with the hands by the sides and lift your legs over your head, slowly placing the feet on the mat in front of your head. Visualize yourself as a free and open dove as you perform the Mula Bandha.
उष्ट्रासने स्थित्वा चरणौ भूमेरुत्थाप्य.
Next up is Chatakasana. As you sit on your knees, bring your chest down so your navel touches the knees. Bring your forearms on the mat. Be sturdy and visualize yourself as a sparrow.
कूर्परपर्यन्तौ हस्तौ धरामवष्टभ्य जानुनीनाभौ सङ्कुञ्च तिष्ठेत् चटकासनं भवति.
Next up is Vrishchikasana too. With your forearms on the ground, raise your hips up and bring your legs over your head with the toes pointing, touching the back of your head. Now visualize yourself as a scorpion as you perform.
प्रतिमाङ्घ्रिपार्ष्णे धृत्वा स्वशीर्षे चिबुकं विधार्यकौ.
The next asana is Vrishasana. In a kneeling posture, place your perineum on the right heel as you keep the left toe pointing outward outside of the hip. Now visualize yourself as a bull as you keep your hands flat on the mat in front of you. Breathe in Antaranga Kumbhaka. Forcefully inhale through your nose. Hold your breath for a short while. And then slowly exhale through the nose again. Now
याम्यगुल्फे पादमूले वामभागे पदेतरं विपरीतं स्पृशेत् भूमिं वृषासनमिदं भवेत्.
Lolasana. Now place your hands on the ground, pressing the toes of the left foot over the right as you.
लोलासनं सदा कुर्यात् वायुलोलापघातनात्.
From Lolasana, place your perineum straight onto the other heel with the toes pointing outward, repeating the asana on the other side. Visualize yourself as a bull.
यामे गुल्फे पादमूले वामभागे पदेतरं विपरीतं स्पृशेत् भूमिं वृषासनमिदं भवेत्.
Next up is Balagunasana. Now place the toes of the left foot down, sitting your perineum down on the left heel as you keep the right foot flat with the knee against your chest, hands on the knees. Visualize Balagunaha, one of the 84 siddhas in your inner space, as you perform the Mula Bandha.
आसन को गुण जल विकार जाई.
Next up is Grahasana. As you squat with the feet flat on the mat, bring your elbows under the thighs and wrap the hands around the shins. Hold onto the ankles from the outside as you visualize yourself as the entire planet.
पादतले भूमौ संस्थाप्य जानमध्ये कूर्परौ स्थाप्य हस्ताभ्यां गुल्फप्रदेशो धृत्वा तिष्ठेत् ग्रहासनं भवति.
Now place the toes of the right foot down, sit on the right heel as you keep the left knee towards your chest, repeating Balagunasana on the other side.
आसन को गुण जल विकार जाई.
Next up is Utkatasana. You can hold weights if you want to intensify this asana. Now squat on your toes with the heels up and the knees lifted off the mat. Place your perineum onto the raised heels and keep your hands on the respective knees as you keep your spine upright. visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Don't forget to breathe in Antaranga Kumbhaka.
सीयत ऊर्वजानो यत्रासने पाद तलद्वयो परी.
Next up is Vajrasana 2. As you sit on the toes with the perineum onto the raised heels, soles of the feet together, knees wide apart, hold onto the elbows behind your back, and visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you
प्रथम पणापाणी होय.
As you squat or sit with the feet hip width apart, play with your hands. Keep your arms straight. Gaze through your nose as you visualize you are able to live off of air alone.
दो हाथ भूमि पर टाने कहनी जाड़ी ना भिलग आने.
Next up is Padukasana. As you place the back of your hands on the mat with the fingers facing towards your body, step your feet on top of your hands. Wrap your hands around the feet and start walking around as you visualize yourself wearing padukas, walking across India in Padukasana.
हस्ततलयोः पादतले कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् गच्छेत् पादुकासनं भवति.
Next up is Kukururanasana. As you place your palms on the mat, shoulder width apart, jump your legs up and let them fall back down again and again. As you visualize yourself as a rooster.
भूमौ कृत्वा पादतले च ऊर्ध्वमुड्डानं कृत्वा.
Next is Viparita Nrityasana. As you place your hands flat on the mat, around on two hands dancing, as you feel yourself become free of all inhibitions.
हस्ततलाभ्यां भूमिं वष्टभ्याभ्यां नर्तनं कर्तव्यं. विपरीत नृत्यं भवति.
Next up is Kunjarasana. Now separate your feet and place one palm down on the mat with the arms straight. Bring your opposite hand to the head. Be stable as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Breathe calmly through your nose into Sahajra Kumbhaka and perform the Mula Bandha.
अथ वक्षे महादेव कुञ्जरासनमुत्तमं. करेणैकेन पादाभ्यां भूमौ तिष्ठेत् शिरःकरः.
Now place the other hand to the mat. Exchange the position of your hands. Repeat Kunjarasana on the other side.
अथ वक्षे महादेव कुञ्जरासनमुत्तमं. करेणैकेन पादाभ्यां भूमौ तिष्ठेत् शिरःकरः.
Next up is Kadambasana. As you sit on the and the heels close to your body, hold the restrictive ankles and lift your feet off the ground as you visualize yourself as a Kadamba tree, a pious tree that promotes a long life. Prarambhasana.
भूमिं वष्टभ्य हस्तेन गुल्फौ धृत्वा तिष्ठेत् कदम्ब भवति.
Next up is Pavanamuktasana. As you sit with the heels at the perineum, hold the knees with opposite hands and pull them close to your chest. Now visualize any excess vata being released from or balanced within your system.
द्वयोस्तु पादयोः पाणिं लात्वा स्वस्वनितम्बके.
Next up is Chakodasana. As you sit and lift one leg behind your head, place both hands to the side, and then lift your entire body off the mat as you extend the front leg forward and up. Gaze to your third eye as you visualize yourself as a powerful source of energy.
पूर्वतानं चतुष्पादपीठं वज्रासनं तथा.
Next up is Dhanurasana too. Now hold on to the big toes in Prana Mudra. As you keep one leg extended forward, pull the other foot up towards your ear. Visualize yourself as a bow as you perform the Mula Bandha.
पादाङ्गुष्ठौ तु पाणिभ्याकर्षकाकृष्टं धनुरासनमीरितम्.
Next up is Ashtavakrasana, left shoulder. And then extend, find balance and lift your body on two hands as you visualize.
कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Next up is Prana on the left thigh and keep the left foot flat. Left hand flat on the mat with the right hand. Gaze to your third eye, able to exist solely from prana.
चामरः एकपादमुरो बद्ध्वा स्कन्धेऽन्यत्पादरक्षण.
Next up is Parshvamatsendrasana. Now, place the right foot at the root of the left thigh and then step the left foot over top of the right knee. Twist your elbow around the raised knee, bring your arm below, and then interlock your fingers behind your back. As you gaze to your third eye and visualize Sejmatsindana, the master of Hatha Yoga.
पादो जान्वो बहिर्वेष्टित दक्षिणः श्रीमत्स्यनाथो.
Next up, place your hands between the, visualizing yourself.
वज्रासनं तथा चकोर.
Now again, other foot towards the ear as you visualize yourself.
पादाङ्गुष्ठौ तु पाणिभ्यां धनुरा.
Now on the other side, lift as you extend the legs forward and visualize yourself as a flying crane.
ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च.
As you bring the respective shoulder beneath the waist. As you gaze to your third eye, visualize you are immortal and able to from prana in pranasana.
एतत् प्रभेदं वक्ष्यामि करोति एकपादपुरो बद्ध्वा स्कन्धेऽन्यत्पादरक्षणम्.
Next up is Parshvamatsendrasana. As you place the right foot, left foot outside the right hip, step the right leg over top of the left, twist your left elbow outside the raised knee, bring your hand below the raised knee. As you interlock your fingers behind your back, twist your spine, gaze up to your third eye and visualize Sejmatsindana, the master of Hatha Yoga, in Parshvamatsyendrasana on the other side.
वामोरुमूलार्पितदक्षपादो जान्वो बहिर्वेष्टितदक्षदोष.
The next asana is Ardha Paschimottanasana. As you press your perineum with one heel, lean forward and down. As you keep the front leg extended, hold onto the foot with both hands. Now visualize space. Perform the Jivachala Kumbhaka. Inhale deeply and move the prana up and down by the strength of your will as you perform the Mula Bandha.
एकं पादं प्रसार्य एकं पादस्य पार्श्वनासीवनी सम्पीड्य.
Next up is Kraunchasana. Now bring the left foot outside the hip. Keep the foot flat. As you hold on to the foot, the right foot, and extend it forward and up with both hands. Bring it in front of your face. Keep the knees straight as you visualize yourself as a crane in Kraunchasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now press your perineum with the opposite heel as you lean forward and down, holding onto the front foot in Ardha Paschimottanasana on the other side.
एकं पादं प्रसार्य एकं पादस्य पार्ष्णिना सीवनी सम्पीड्य हस्तद्वयेन प्रसारितपादाङ्गुष्ठं धृत्वा जानुपरिमस्तकं न्यसेत्. अर्धपश्चिमतानं भवति.
Now bring the other foot outside the hip as you hold onto the opposite foot and extend it up in front of your face, visualizing yourself as a crane, not focusing on any external objects in Vaishnavi Mudra as you perform Kraunchasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
The next asana is Swastikasana. Now sit with the soles in between the thighs and calves. Keep your spine straight. Place your palms on top of the knees. Gaze in Shambhavi Mudra, eyes open wide, unblinking, eternally gazing within. As you gaze to your nose, embody peace, well-being, good fortune, prosperity. Visualize a swastika as you perform the Jivachala Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha and internally chant the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जानुर्वोरन्तरे सम्यक् कृत्वा पादतले उभे ऋजुकाय समासीन स्वस्तिकं तत्प्रचक्षते.
The next asana is Gorakshasana. From the same position, place your hands on the respective heels. Cover your heels with your hands as you gaze to the nose and visualize the great sage Goraknath, founder of the Natha Yoga Hindu Sampradaya, as you perform the Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock, and Mula Bandha, the root lock.
जानुर्वोरन्तरे पादौ उत्तानो व्यक्तसंस्थितौ गुल्फौ छाच्छाद्य हस्ताभ्याम् उत्तानाभ्यां प्रयत्नतः कण्ठसङ्कोचनं कृत्वा नासाग्रमवलोकयेत्. गोरक्षासनमित्याहुर्योगीनां सिद्धिकारणम्.
Next up is Bhagasana 2. Now bring the left heel to the perineum and place the right foot over top, stacking your ankles. Place the right foot on the left thigh. Now gaze towards your third eye. Visualize Swamiji as you meditate on Arihanta, the enlightened one. and then get ready to enter Shanmukhi Mudra. Inhale all the way, and then close your mouth with little and ring fingers, the nostrils with the middle fingers, the eyes with the index fingers, and the ears with the thumbs.
वामपार्श्वं गुदं संस्थाप्य दक्षाङ्घ्रिवामजगने
Next up is Yogasana 2. Now place your feet onto opposite knees. Gaze to your nose as you place your hands to the side with the palms facing up. Keep the back side of your hands on the ground as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, and roll up your tongue and keep your mouth in the shape of the beak of a crow as you breathe through the rolled up tongue in Kaka Chanchu Kumbhaka, cooling down your body as you perform the Mula Bandha.
उत्तानौ चरणौ कृत्वा संस्थाप्योपरि जानुनोः आसनोपरि संस्थाप्य चोत्तानं करयुग्मकं पूरकैर्वायुमाकृष्य नासाग्रमवलोकयेत् योगासनं भवेदेतद् योगिनां योगसाधने.
Next up is Urdhva Kukutasana. From the same position, rotate your hands at the side of your body. Place your hands flat on the mat and lift your entire body up off the ground. Balance on your arms as you visualize yourself as a rooster, and don't forget to breathe in Kakachandra Kumbhaka.
वासिष्ठमथकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Lower your body down to the mat. Keep your hands in between the thighs and calves as you sit in Padmasana. Place your hands flat on the mat, but don't lift your body up. Stay seated on the mat. Now, gaze to your nose as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space and perform the Mula Bandha in Siddha Haratali Asana.
प्रथम पद्मासन को करे हस्तदो भूगोड़ासन दिधरे उभय हथेले भूधरि रागे पोछा गोड़ासन में दाखे.
Next up is Hamsasana. From Padmasana, with the hands flat on the ground, arms in between the legs and thighs, lift your body off the mat and balance as you gaze to the nose and visualize yourself as an elegant swan in Hamsasana.
कुक्कुटासनो स्थित्वा स्कन्धपर्यन्तं ऊरूनि नीत्वा.
From Padmasana, bring your hands in between the thighs and calves and push them back behind your body as you lean forward, placing your forehead on the ground. Interlock your fingers behind your back in Parasha Mudra as you visualize yourself as Pinaka, Lord Shiva's bow in Karmukasana.
प्रथम पद्मासन को करे घोड़ा संधि माही कर धरे तरफ दूसरी कर दो आने कोन्या ऊपर संधि ले ठाने.
Next up is Kurmasana 2. From Padmasana, insert both hands in between the thighs and calves, and then bend your elbows to hold on to the respective shoulders. As you visualize yourself as a turtle, having a stable body and mind to live for hundreds of years in Kurmasana 2.
बाई जंग पर दक्षिण पावा दाई जंग पर बाई ल्यावा पहल्या अंश्रखा लेहाता.
Next up is Granthi Bhedhasana. From the same position, tuck your chin to the chest, gaze to the nose, and rejoice, knowing you're sitting in Shiva's secret knot posture as you perform Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha.
अथ वक्षे नीलकण्ठ ग्रन्थिभेदासनं शुभं ज्ञात्वा रुद्रो भवे क्षिप्रं सूक्ष्मवायुनिषेवनात्.
The next asana is Uttana Kurmasana. From the same position, roll onto your back as you hold on to the respective shoulders with your hands interlocked through the thighs and calves. Gaze to your nose as you embody a turtle laying on its back in Uttana Kurmasana. Don't forget to breathe in Karka Chandra Kumbhaka, inhaling through the rolled up tongue.
कुक्कुटासनबन्धस्थं कराभ्यां धृतकन्धरं पीठं कूर्मवदुत्तानमेतदुत्तानकूर्मकम्.
Now sit back up into Padmasana. As you place both hands in between the thighs and calves, keep one palm on the mat and hold the wrist of that hand as you push your body off the mat, balancing on one arm. Visualize yourself as a rooster as you do so in Bhangu Kukkurasana.
कुक्कुटासनस्थित्वा एकेन हस्तेन अन्यस्य मणिबन्धं धृत्वा.
Now place the other hand flat on the mat. Hold its wrist. Lift your body up. Repeat Bhangu Kukkutasana on the other side as you visualize yourself as a rooster.
कुक्कुटासनस्थित्वा एकेन हस्तेन अन्यस्य मणिबन्धं धृत्वा हस्ततलेन भूमिं विष्टम्भ.
Next up is Gridrasana. From Padmasana, place your elbows on your toes. Interlock your fingers in Parashu Mudra. Rest your chin on the knuckles as you press your thumbs towards your throat. Now visualize you have gone beyond all greed and covetous as you perform the Mula Bandha.
जानोर्वोरन्तरे पादौ उत्तानो व्यक्तसंस्थितौ गुल्फौ छाच्छाद्य हस्ताभ्याम् उत्तानाभ्यां प्रयत्नतः.
Next up is Padmasana 3. Now place the backside of one hand over top of the other with the palms facing up. Gaze to your nose. Engage all Tribandhas, Mahamudra Bandha. Contract the perineal floor. Pull your stomach in and up and tuck your chin to the chest as you contract your throat. Gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
उत्तानौ चरणौ विधाय विधिवत् शक्तिस्थितो योगिरात्.
Next up is Padmasana 4. Now place your hands on the respective knees, palms flat. Gaze to your nose. Visualize Paramashiva in your inner space as you perform the Mula Bandha and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Padmasana form.
एतत् पद्मासनं कुर्यात् प्राणवायुप्रसिद्धये शुभासनं सदा ध्यायेत् पूरयित्वा पुनः पुनः.
Next up is Karmakasana 2. From Padmasana position, keep one hand on the respective knee. Hook the other hand around the big toe in Prana Mudra with index fingers and middle finger as you pull the elbow back as if you're pulling a bowstring, moving the big toe round and round. Repeat the movement on the other side as you visualize yourself as Pinaka, Lord Shiva's bow. Keep the Mula Bandha engaged in Karmakasana 2.
अथान्यासनमावक्षे योगपूरकरक्षणात् कृत्वा पद्मासनं पाद अङ्गुष्ठजङ्घयो स्थितम्.
Next up is Karmakasana 3. Now, sitting in Padmasana, cross your arms behind your back and hold on to the big toes in Prana Mudra. As you gaze to your nose, visualize yourself as Pinaka, Lord Shiva's bow, and engage all Tribandhas, Mahamudra Bandha.
कार्मुकासनमाक्षित्य उदरे पूरयेत् सुखं तदवायुर्वसो जाति कालेन सूक्ष्मवायुना.
Next up is Dridhasana. From the same position, lift your chest up, gaze through your third eye and visualize yourself as the action of Paramashiva's third eye, destroying anything you come across.
ऊरुभ्यामुपरि स्थाप्य पादयुग्मं प्रयत्नतः.
Next up is Nagrasana. From Karmukasana 3, roll onto your back. Try to hold onto the big toes if you can, otherwise lay on the crossed arms behind your back. As you gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as a snake in Nagrasana.
प्रथम पद्मासन को उठाने, दो हाथ पाछाने आने, पाद अंगूठा पकड़े आनी, सोवई कहुन्या कुल्या पानी.
Next up is Kandukasana. Lay on your back, free your arms and legs. Pull your knees in towards your chest, lift your feet off the ground. Encircle your knees and calves with your hands, interlocked in Padusha Mudra. As you squeeze your body into a ball, bring your chin towards the knees and breathe calmly through your nose in Sahadra Kumbhaka.
वेत्रासने स्थित्वा हस्तपादानि निष्कुष्य ऊर्ध्वं नये.
Now keep the feet flat on the ground. Interlock your fingers behind your neck. As you lay on your back, gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Perform the Mula Bandha, calmly breathe through your nose and internally chant the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Urdhva Pavanasana.
प्रथमे सूधो सैन करावे, गोड़ा उभा राशि मिलावे.
Next up is Marikata Pitasana. As you lay on your back with the feet flat, bring the upturned palms underneath your heels and then push your hips up high. Contract the perineal region, tuck your chin to the chest as you breathe in Murcha Kumbhaka with Jalandhara Bandha engaged. Visualize yourself as a powerful alpha ape.
वामपार्श्वं उत्तानशयनं पादतले उत्तानहस्तयोः स्थापयेत्.
Now place your hands to the lower back and lift your hips up high. Keep your elbows on the ground, bearing the weight of your body. As you point the toes, gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Uttana Shikhi Pitakasana.
जङ्घोरुबलहीनश्चेत् उत्तानशिखिपीठकम्.
Now as you lay on your back, raise your legs up high and then keep the hands flat on the mat to support your body balance in this position. Engage Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha as you visualize yourself blissfully traversing through Naraka Loka unscathed in Narakasana.
ग्रीवाकण्ठेन भूमिविष्टम्भ पादाग्रद्वयमूर्धमुन्नयेत्.
From Narakasana, bring your hands to the lower back. Keep your legs straight and then slowly lower and anchor them as you keep your core engaged. Now visualize yourself as a boat crossing the ocean of samsara in Tirya Naukasana.
नौकावत् स्थित्वात् ऊर्ध्वं पादाग्रद्वयं नयेत्.
Now place your hands back on the mat. Be straight, stable like a flagpole as you visualize yourself as the KAILASA flag, respected across all nations in Dvajasana.
तिर्यन्नौकावते ग्रीवापृष्ठकूर्परैः भूमिं वष्टभ्य.
Now lower your body down, flat on the mat. Keep the hands by the side at the hips, palms facing up in the final posture of this sequence, Mrittasana. As you lie supine, completely relax. Once more, pull the Kundalini Shakti up along your spine in Shakti Chalan Mudra, all the way from Muladhara to Sahasrara Chakra. Visualize your body is dead and Swamiji, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, is liberating you as you internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तुषवासनं शवासनं श्रमहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारणम्
Now slowly return to your physical body. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles, your elbows and your knees. Pull your knees up towards your chest and circle them with your hands as you rock your body from side to side and slowly return to a comfortable seated position. Congratulations, you completed the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, all 308 asanas of the sequence. We are now going to move on to the power manifestation session, so stay tuned, and after awakening the Kundalini Shakti, manifest the Shakti of Paramashiva. So let us now close today's Nithyananda Yoga session as we sit with our head, neck and spine in a straight line. Hand drawn in front of the heart center. Now close your eyes, take a deep breath. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as we chant the Purna mantra.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam.
Thank you all. Nithyanandam.
bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Where we did the 308 asanas with all the 12 different components. Now we are prepared and we are ready to manifest the extraordinary power that Swamiji has initiated each and every one of us into. As the first session, as the first power that we're going to be manifesting today, we're going to be beginning with the power of seeing through the third eye, with our eyes blindfolded. So now, let's enter into the power manifestation. I request each and every one of you to please put on your blindfolds. Please get yourself a blindfold and please put on your blindfold. Please come and be seated. Turn on your camera. Let's start. Please put on your blindfold. We are going to be identifying the alphabets that are going to be projected on the screen for us. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, establishing yourself in the space of oneness with Swamiji, and you're going to ask Swamiji to show you what is it that is being projected on the screen. And I want you to go into as many details as possible. You don't have to restrict yourself, like if you're able to see colors or some shapes, it's okay. Just start verbalizing whatever you're able to see. So do not restrict that you should see only one alphabet or only 2, 3. No. Whatever you're able to see, whatever Swamiji is showing you, just verbalize it as it is. Let's now sit straight and enter into the power manifestation. Please start chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, and start identifying whatever is being projected on the screen.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
And now Swamiji to show you what is being projected on the screen.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
You can identify the color, the shape, the alphabet, anything that you're able to see. Start verbalizing.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Now, all of you can slowly open your eyes. Please relax. Relax. Start penning down whatever Swamiji showed you in your third eye. We're going to be verifying the answers in a few moments from now. Please take a few moments. You can post it on the Zoom chat. You can pen down. You can post it on your social media. Shanti Guru Prasadini. You can remove your eye bands. Yes, please start posting in the chat. Yes, so now let's look at the answer. So as we can see, it is the letter S. So as we can see, it is the letter S. So that is the letter. So the letter that, if any of you got like the semicircle, or you saw the golden color, or you saw the white color, or you saw the alphabet S, you're all manifesting the power. And those of you who are just joining in for the first time today, welcome to the program. Today is day 14 of Paramashivoham, and for you to experience the power manifestation completely, sincerely, you will see that you will start manifesting the powers. It's a very straightforward science given by the. So just attend the entire day's program and you will see that you will manifest the powers. Okay, right. So now let's enter into the next round of power manifestation, round 2. We are going to be entering into the round 2 of the power manifestation. Please put on your blindfolds. Once again, we are going to be projecting an image for all of you on the screen, which you're going to identify. So please put on your blindfold and let's Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, and ask Swamiji to show you what is being projected on the screen. Let's begin.
Shivoham Nithyanandam Ananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Nithyananda Om Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
All of you, please open your eyes. And let's identify, let's put down whatever the answers Swamiji showed us. Please post your answers on the chat. You can also pen down. Yes, now let's verify the answers. The answer, the image that was projected for all of us on the screen was the letter A. It was the letter A, golden in color with the white background. So this was the image that was projected for all of us on the screen, the letter A. You saw the golden color, the white color, the alphabet A. You have manifesting the Yes, now please take a few minutes, go over to the Facebook, go over to the other social media platforms and share the experience of your power manifestation. Once again, those of you who were able to manifest the power, that's wonderful. Those of you who are yet to manifest, all that you have to do is just attend the entire program today with sincerity and follow everything that Swamiji is sharing during the entire program, and you will manifest the power, because it is a science that has been established by Swamiji. So all that you have to do is just sincerely attend the program and you will manifest the power. So now please take a few minutes to share it on the social media while we get ready to enter into the next session.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.